today we're bringing you the opportunity to get a 120 PSI 12-volt DC powered air compressor home that's going to help you not only with the tires, because when I was out in the desert on vacation, the car that I was driving literally had 4 tires that were all under pressure because of the cold weather. Today, 5 payments of $5.70, you're going to be able to set the PSI, you're going to be able to set the exact same setting for your tires. And today, whether it's a bicycle, whether it's a basketball, a football, or a pool float, you're going to be able to do it simply and easily. Now, we have 3 color choices for you, or 4 color choices for you. We've got the blue, which you're seeing right over here. We've got the black, the red, and then this one over here is a beautiful gray. Comes in a box, comes with the bag, so you can store it in the car easily. Be 39905. We're gonna invite in our guest, Scott Kine, to talk to us about this. Scott, this is one of those things that's a year-round necessity, and we're so excited that we have it in the show today.
Yeah, and you should be excited because it's the air you need when and where you need it. That's the beauty of this. So whether it be in the summertime with pool floats, right now with this ball that I'm blowing up, wheels, cars, scooters, bikes, wheelbarrows, salt spreaders, whatever it might be, you need to have the inflatables inflated. And especially with car tires this time of year, Alberti, you need to have them properly inflated. It is a myth that you should have your car tires underinflated in the winter. It is an absolute myth.
Now,
you have to have them fully inflated to save gas and to be safe, and this is the way to do it.
And there's 2 different ways that you can use this, right? So there's a little trigger button right over here. So I could just literally hold this trigger button down and it'll inflate. It'll inflate the ball just like this, a ball, a tire, anything.
Absolutely.
Or you can actually set the number here. So like, you know, every car will tell you, you know, what the PSI level should be for, you know, your tires. It's right on the door of every driver's side. And then once you hit that power button, it automatically inflates up to that pressure, right, Scott?
It will turn it off once you get to that PSI. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit a little button on my camera here. I'm gonna come in and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So here's a car tire, okay? I know, just like you said, great job, Alberti. I know from looking on the door jamb of my car, this has to be 32 PSI. So first and foremost, these gauges are absolutely terrible. They're inaccurate, they don't work, they're a thing of the past. Well, this has a digital pressure gauge just to start with. So that alone is worth it because you know exactly the PSI in your tires. But then what you do is you go in, just like you said, you set it. Okay, I set it to 32, and then you hit the trigger. And then once it gets to 32, it will cut off. So you know you've got a properly inflated tire that's going to not only be safe to drive on, but it's also going to save you the gas mileage because underinflated tires cost you gas money and mileage. So it really is a perfect tool to have. And then what I really love real quick, Alberti, is this is a 9.5-foot cord right here, plus 22 inches of hose. So you get over 10 feet of reach. This is plugged into my car. I never have to worry about whether the battery has enough charge in it. So it solves every problem you have to inflate the tires, the balls, the wheelbarrows, whatever you need to do.
So here's again the choice options that you have today, right? You can choose it in any one of the colors, blue, black, red, or gray. But if you want the blue, if you're looking for just one of these in particular, the blue, I have 3,200 left. That one's very popular. By the way, this is brand new today. Black, 2,800 remain. Red, 1,900 remain. And we only have 2,300 in the gray. The 39905. A lot of people are actually buying more than one at this price and at this Easy Pay, and that Easy Pay does go away at the end of the day today. But here's the thing, every single car that you own should have one of these in the trunk or maybe in the glove compartment. But this is one of those opportunities to have something that you're going to use all year round, right? So, Scott, again, we're talking about the tires on the car, but really it's, if you've got kids, I was one of those kids that we were always playing volleyball, basketball, you know, anything, any sport where you needed to actually inflate the ball. Nobody wanted to do it with a bicycle pump, right?
Yeah, right. That's exactly right. Let's say you're a coach or your kids play sports, just like you said, Alberti. You need to inflate basketballs, soccer balls, whatever it might be. Here I have a dolly cart that's got 80 pounds of mulch on it. Okay, and that tire was flat. It is pumping right up. That's what 120 PSI means to you. That's probably enough to fill up like a tractor trailer tire or a dump truck tire. Most car tires are 30 to 35 PSI. This goes up to 120. I've got a bike here. I've got my daughter's home from college. There's scooters here. The salt spreader. I had to get the salt spreader out the other day. Obviously 2 days ago to spread salt, and I had to pump up those tires. So you never have to worry about whether a battery's charged up. You just hook it right up to what we used to call the cigarette lighter, and it's going to do that really hardcore work for you. And you see now, just in a few seconds, this tire got pumped all the way back up with 80 pounds of mulch sitting on it. So this really is, it's got the power, but the ease of use you need in all year round, just like you said.
And by the way, on average, you see a compressor like this for maybe double the money, right? Today for $28.50 or $5.70 on EasyPay, it really is a great opportunity to get a good quality, again, air compressor that you don't have to sit there and baby it, because you can do it like this, or you can just set the PSI with that digital PSI setter and then just hit that button on the center and it'll go, it'll turn on and it'll inflate whatever it is that you're inflating. Again, your color choices, because we are getting super busy with this. Over 1,200 people are on the lines placing orders. If you want the blue, 2,800 remain. If you want the black, 2,600 remain. If you want the red, 1,500 remain. And if you want that gray, now fewer than 2,000 to go around, brand new today. You know, Scott, for anybody that's wondering, again, this brand Vector, you know, because we always want like great quality products, like this is awesome because I don't have to worry about batteries with this. This is a plug-in. It can plug in right into my car. It can plug right into a DC outlet. Tell us about this brand Vector.
Yeah, I've been around for 25 years. For quite a while, they were the brand behind the brand. You hear that said a lot. And then finally, the people that make it for everyone else start to say, you know what, why don't we just take it right to you, the consumer, for a much more affordable price? And that's what you have. I think you hit the nail on the head. When you shop around for air compressors like this,
they're double the price.
What kind of a, yeah, exactly, what kind of a good deal you're getting. And you get the ball needle, again, so you can inflate up, you know, soccer balls, basketballs, whatever you need to, pool inflatables, whatever you need to do. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit a button on my camera just to show you again how it works, because it is so simple, Alberti. The digital PSI LED screen is backlit here. See, the ball needle stores right on board. The cord tucks right into here. In fact, if I bring this one out here, I can show you how it all tucks right in there. So it's self-storing. It comes with a bag, which makes it easy to store. But then all you do is you find the PSI on your door jamb. You set it to that PSI. So I have it right to 32 there. Then you just hit the button, and once it gets to 32, it stops right there. So you know you have a properly inflated tire that is going to save you money, because underinflated tires cost gas money, but it's also safe to drive on. Again, I can't stress this part enough, Alberti. It is an absolute myth that you are to underinflate your tires in the winter. It is about the worst thing you can do. Properly inflated tires are essential to driving in snow and ice, and this is a way to maintain them, because again, you have the digital tire pressure gauge instead of this piece of junk you get from the gas station. So it answers all the questions for you, especially in these cold winter months.
Thank you so much, Scott. It's always wonderful to have you in our show. Listen, over 2,000 of you are picking this up right now. If you want it in the blue, that's available for you. We also have the red, the black, and the gray, but they're going quickly. And remember, that EasyPay on your screen goes away at the end of the day today. It's just $5.70 to get it home. Be $39905. Hey, while you're checking this out, we're just a few minutes away from our Today Special Value.